Listen. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Ah, there. There it is. Just what I was looking for. So, hello. Well, with everything that's been going on, I'm sure that you all are interested in what furthermore insights I have for you about the election in the United States of America. In lieu of the recent events in the Middle East, it's tragic, aren't they? Well, the ambassador, Chris Stevens, was horribly murdered by a pack of crazy, radical, rabid Islamists who decided, well, that a film that was made by an American filmmaker, if you want to call him that, in Southern California. All the nuts and fruits come from Southern California. Oh, yes. Here, I'm a bit miffed at all of the hoopla over this film, this anti-Islamic Muslim film. But I could not help but, well, draw a rather interesting conclusion. You see, Muhammad and Joseph Smith have something, well, let's just say it this way. They are inextricably intertwined, the two. Well, both are prophets, as you know, and indeed, both were not originally prophets, but graduated into it, if you would. And also, they both decided to, well, very cleverly write their own theology, their own book, their sacred writings. And interestingly enough, they both come from a sect prior to the one that they started. And indeed, both were a bit passionate about Jerusalem, would you not say? And indeed, I do believe that it is both claiming the rights that actually supersede the rights of the Israelis or the Jews, and that would be even Mitt Romney. In fact, Mitt Romney, who recently made a trip to Jerusalem, indeed actually believes that it's not really Jerusalem. Indeed, the new Zion, if you would, is somewhere in Utah, or is it Missouri? I do forget. Oh, they change their beliefs so often. But somewhere here in the United States, the Mormons believe, well, this is going to be the new Mecca, where their Messiah would come. And of course, we know that they do believe in the Muslim Islamic religion, similarly, where their coming Imam will return unto them. But this is not to talk about the Muslim or Muhammad, but the similarities. The similarities, my dear. Yes. The similarities. And there are so many. Well, we do know that there are those who would allege that Muhammad had many relationships with many various female sort, and had begun his family that way. And of course, we do know of the Mormon religion that polygamy is actually the foundation of Mormonism. Oh, they do try to rid themselves of that connection. But they can't. In fact, Mitt Romney's father was a polygamist himself, which is the reason why he fled to Mexico. We do see that polygamy, similar with both the Mormon and the Muslim religion. Their books alleged plagiarized from previously sacred writings other than their own. The Mormon actually plagiarized the Bible and the Torah, and definitely deny the Jews. They really don't believe that Jews are authentic, which is why they baptize Jews in the temple to try to convert them. And they do consider themselves the lost tribe of Israel, and of course we do know that the Muslims who actually do have a tie to Abraham through the seed of Ishmael actually do have right claim to consider their lineage. But do tell, how is it that the Mormons came up with this fantastical story that some gentleman by the name of Lehi, or some ancient missing tribe, crossed the great Atlantic Ocean and came to the Americas with the Indians, and thus they are the missing tribe of Israel? Interesting, isn't it? Bizarre is what we would say. Or the French, actually. Ça c'est bizarre. It's a French thing, not a British. Carrying on. So, the similarities, inextricable. The writings, the polygamy. And let's not forget this. It is highly, highly valued in the Muslim Islamic religion to definitely affirm your belief in Muhammad, and you dare not make an offense against he. But in the Mormon religion, in fact, go visit their church every sacrament, every week. They must confess and make a chant that they believe in Joseph Smith. Sad similarities. Their prophet. And they do consider everyone an infidel in the Mormon church. In fact, they said the Catholic Church has no authority to do anything. It is apostate. No, the Baptists have no authority. The Presbyterians have no authority. The Episcopal, the Lutheran, the non-denominational, the Nazarene, the Pentecostal. No one has authority. Sounds like Martin Luther against the Catholic Church, doesn't it? No. Mormonism is quite bizarre. And both their prophets had a tragic end. Interestingly enough, Mormonism is by far more nefarious. Now, they say that when they pass on, they will inherit planets with celestial virgins. I do believe that is not just said in the Islamic religion, but it is also said in the Mormon religion. The promise to populate planets with multiple celestial virgins. I do say, I believe the Mormons have borrowed from every religion on the planet, including L.Ron Hubbard. Or was he around then? Who cares? I'm sure the Mormons will find a clever way of going back into the future. Nonetheless, America, you have to decide for yourself what you're going to do this election. Because, according to me, the Mormon and the Muslim are almost one and the same religion. Notwithstanding the prophet's name, but in theology and philosophy and belief, quite similar, would you not say? It's been quite interesting examining this thing. You know, the Mormon and the Muslim. Golden plates, sacred writings that they can't find. I've been searching this for years. I haven't found it yet. I do believe nor has Mitt Romney. But you're about to elect a Mormon, who by all examination is also a Muslim, and doesn't quite believe in the traditional values and senses of theology and belief systems that would be intrinsic to the American, heritage. Something's got to be done. What do we do? How do we stop this? Let me see. I got it. Eureka! There's one way, and one way only, to stop this from happening. Don't elect the Mormon to be president of the United States of America. No, Digger. Or Digger. Don't let that happen. You know, people fled their homeland, trying to flee religious tyranny, only to come to these shores to find it, worse than religious tyranny. It's absolutely religious debauchery, I tell you. And how sad we've come to this. So, my recommendation. It's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. Now, I know many of you believe Obama's the devil you know. I suggest to you the devil you don't is far scarier. It's a nightmare on your shores, America. Don't make the same mistake twice. Romney must be stopped. This November, do not vote for the Mormon. And you were worried about Obama being Muslim. Mitt Romney's a dangerous seed. And it's sad to see in America that even the Christians have been, flim-flammed and deceived and tricked and manipulated by his Mormon deceptions and lies. You can't trust anything the man says. He's wrong. And a very good liar, I might add. He'd work well in the British Parliament. Or perhaps better in your American Congress. Stop Mitt Romney. Don't let him get in the White House. That's probably the only way he's going to find the golden plates, though. He'll have access to the CIA and FBI and NSA. My God, that's who's got the golden plates. Well, let's see. Well. Look-a here. Oh, the golden place. The golden place. Look into my mirror. Yes, I do exist. I have found my world. When I'm president, I will ensure that there's a full investigation of where our golden plates are, and I am certain that Joseph is hidden them somewhere here.
I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message. I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message. I'm Mitt Romney, and I approve this message. I believe in America.
I believe in Joseph Smith.
I believe in America.
I believe in Joseph Smith.